Hello and welcome to Washington, D.C. Chamber of Hell. But we're not quite to the Chamber of Hell match yet. No, we are starting off a little warm-up match between Benny and Hood Fabulous, and coming out to ringside. Rarely is his music proper and not fucked, but it's fine now. He's coming down to the ring. We have a special set for Chamber of Hell. We shelled out a little bit of the money since we haven't lost a few tables in quite a few weeks. The arena size is still just as big, but everything's just a little bit more special. Chamber of Hell, we have quite a lot of cage-style matches. That's the whole deal. Is the cage-style match, and as it is, here it is. This is not a cage match, by the way. I gotta point that out. This is just a normal match. This is the only, well, it's not the only, but it's one of the only matches where we're not getting crazy with all the cages and all this kind of shit. So, there you go. Coming out to ringside, the second competitor of this match. His music's fucked up on the show back at, doing the sound. Might be a little upset about his loss against the 1% last week, which I guess is kind of understandable. Don't know why he's upset at Hood Fabulous, though. Hood Fabulous did not cause these problems, but, you know, there you fucking go. Hood Fabulous has had a mix of wins and losses in the Let's Cross the Wrestling League. Benny hasn't had many wins at all, fortunately for him. So he's looking to try to get the going while the goings get good, and the goings got gone, and maybe the going will get going in tonight's match for Benny. And now the crowd will be completely silent because that's how this game fucking works. I mean, this isn't a game. What happened there? This reality. Anyway, Benny not falling for Hood Fabulous's quick strikes as he usually does in every match, and actually starting with some chain wrestling, throwing Hood Fabulous to the mat and now wrenching the neck. Hood Fabulous trying to get out of this, but was unable to before Benny was able to crank the neck pretty good and throw him down to the mat. Crowd definitely silent. Hood Fabulous did get an elbow in there, but Benny doing a flip-de-scooch into a back body drop. Very good for him, and then smacking him right across the back. Hood Fabulous actually falling pretty victim to Benny. Benny usually not this commanding in a match. Very rarely is he. He is sometimes, but only very rarely. And tonight he's in some unique form as Hood Fabulous is actually getting shit kicked out of him. I was gonna say the kick shitted out of him, which, you know, you could go either way. That's fine. Benny's going only one way, and that's all over Hood Fabulous right now. Hood Fabulous not really fighting him back too much. Seems kind of dazed. I'm not sure if something happened in the opening of this match. Benny going for another one of those little backflips into a back body drop and hitting it. Oh, looks like Benny's he's got that shit-eating, creepy grin on his face. That can only mean one thing. It's the skip, hop, dupe, shoop, and elbow drop. Probably going to go for a pin here, as he usually does after that. He never gets a win off of it, though, so I'm going to go ahead and not even count right now because I knew the Hood Fabulous was going to kick out. Hood Fabulous shaking some cobwebs loose, and not loose enough as Benny grabs him quick. Does a snap suplex. Hood Fabulous, I don't know where the fuck he's at, but it's certainly not here in Washington, D.C. He did get a reversal there and a snapmare, so maybe he's going to get into this match finally. He's already slowing things down a bit with a headlock, though, even though he hasn't really mounted any offense, and there's no real reason to slow things down. If anything, Hood Fabulous needs to get on his fucking game and start the beatdown. Benny powering out of it, elbowing Hood Fabulous in the breadbasket, but that didn't last for too long as Fabulous hits Benny with a complete shot and turns him over, and then gives him a good old stomp to the booty. Fabulous turns Benny back over again. Goes for a punch, but Benny's a little bit too short. But Fabulous hitting the second punch, slamming Benny's head down into the mat. He goes for a quick pin, and only gets a 1 count. Fabulous now, finally, showing some offense in this match. Benny now on the receiving end of a beatdown. Fabulous likes to do his punches and kicks, that's for sure. Not much of a movesmith, and oh, he's doing... grabbing the head and crushing it, I think, and then throwing him down, going for a pin off of that. I can't imagine that's going to actually get a win, though. No, Benny kicking out at 2. The Fabulous can't believe it for some reason, even though that move was incredibly lame and stupid. Still can't believe that he didn't get a pin there, but he does get a kind of a tossing back body drop there. And now is going outside. Looks like he's going to tease like he's going to do something with the table, but instead just walks up against it and then runs back into the ring. Benny follows him out, and now he is running up against the table. No. Benny has grabbed the top of the table and is throwing all the monitors around. He doesn't realize how much those things cost, apparently. And he's putting Hood Fabulous up against the... Nope, just kind of guides Hood Fabulous around. Hood Fabulous throwing Benny against the table, though, and uh-oh! What the fuck's gonna happen here? Hood Fabulous has Benny! Oh, and he just put Benny through the table! We haven't seen that ever since the first fucking tournament! And Hood Fabulous breaks our only other fucking table, and now he's just staring at Benny! What's the count at? The ref's gonna count both men out if... at least Hood Fabulous got back in the ring. We're up to 8. Benny, gets into the ring. They broke a fucking table. I don't know if we have any more of those in the back. We might have to, get a new table out here before the next match, but we'll think about that later. I'm surprised this is the first match of the Chamber of Hell. I thought it was gonna be a pretty lame fucking match, especially how it began with Benny just trouncing, Hood Fabulous. But shit, Hood Fabulous putting Benny through a table. The crowd, oddly silent, though standing up on their feet in a creepy, Children of the Corn kind of way. And now Benny setting Hood Fabulous up. Despite going through a table, he looks pretty spry, and he hits Hood Fabulous with the pimp shot. This could be it. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. No, Hood Fabulous able to kick out after 2. I'm getting status on the hat. Yes, the hat appears to be fine. The announce table hat is okay, and we're good to go. Anyway, Benny getting a double knee backbreaker onto Hood Fabulous, and then going to the corner here. Nope, changing his mind. I still can't believe we lost a table tonight. The one thing I didn't expect tonight was that someone would actually go through a table. There's been a lot of cock teasing at tables. But hell, we haven't had a submission either in the Let's Cross the Wrestling League, so another surprise could happen tonight. Another pimp shot! That's gotta be all. Benny going for the pin. 1, 2. No! Hood Fabulous able to kick out after 2. Damn, Benny. This might be another match where we've seen this with Benny, where he will control a match where he's an inch away from winning and then just can't seal it towards the end. And hopefully we don't have to see that again tonight. Not that I'm rooting against Hood Fabulous, but it's just heartbreaking to see Benny lose night after night after night when he's so close to winning. But we'll just see what happens. Hood Fabulous decide not to go off the top rope. I think he's afraid of heights. But he does hit Benny with a Alabama Slammer. Now he's going to go off the ropes, do a little dance, spin around, and hit a high leg drop on the throat of Benny, and then goes for a quick pin. The referee not in position. 1, 2, 3, that's it! Snatched from the grasp of victory again for Benny. My heart is broken once again. I feel so bad for Benny. But fuck, he was so close. He's always so goddamn close. And just can't seal it. I mean, I'm surprised he got up after going through that table. Hopefully we have a replay of it. Though, knowing our camera crew and our directors and everything like that, I'm gonna go ahead and doubt it because fucking monkeys can't run a goddamn show. But that doesn't matter. Hood Fabulous coming out on top. Oh, wait, here we go. We might actually see it here. Oh, yeah, here's where Benny pulled Hood Fabulous around, decided not to do anything, which was his downfall. Hood Fabulous said, fuck you, get on the table. Oh, some psychic energy just happened there, and all the water bottles flew off the table. And then Benny went right through it. Jesus Christ, he hit his back on the edge of the table. That couldn't have been good. Then later, Benny gets hit with this Alabama slam. But Fabulous then goes off the ropes, does this little dance, and this was a very high impact leg drop. And it was high impact enough to put Benny down for the count. I'm surprised that's where it ended, but that is where it ended. Hood Fabulous wins the opening match of Chamber of Hell. Coming out to the ring, he got the short end of the straw tonight. He has to fight two men of the 1%. He is Anonymous Jerkbag. He said he's not afraid of the 1%, that he's going to give it all he's got. The 1% being the only undefeated tag team in the Let's Cross the Wrestling League. And actually, as a result, Lord Grubban's the only undefeated wrestler in the Let's Cross the Wrestling League. Believe it or not. However, that being said, I got to think the 1%'s days are numbered. Once they actually have to fight in a tag team match. I mean, if they want the tag team titles, they certainly can't win it in a handicap match. I don't know what their plan will be then. Either way, they're going to have to get through Anonymous tonight. And I've got to be honest. I know I'm supposed to be impartial. I'm rooting for Anonymous. I would love to see the 1% taken off of their fucking gold-laden pedestals by one man. And Anonymous is not any kind of a slouch. But we have seen that these two men are very good at beating up one guy. So, who the fuck knows what's going to happen? I mean, it's pretty clear. I think our statisticians gave 1% like 98.7% chance of winning this match. So, if this is where you want to go get some popcorn, you want to go take a pee, you know, of course this is irrelevant if you're watching this on YouTube because you can just skip ahead. But let's pretend, right? We're pretending anyway, so let's fucking pretend. If that's the way, you know, this is your piss break match, because you know what's gonna happen. You know that Anonymous can't overcome the odds of 1%. That's not how this country works. This country's built around making sure the 1% have every advantage that they possibly can. And it's no different here in the Let's Cross the Wrestling League. So whatever. What are you gonna do? But fabulous. I'm still thinking about the match we just had with someone going through a table. Fuck me. That guy's wearing 1% colors. Or at least Grubbin's colors. Tomato gonna start this match up. It looks like we did get a replacement table, which is good. The announcers need to sit somewhere after all. Anonymous not starting this match out ideally, as Space Tomato was able to grab him, slam him down on with a backbreaker, and then elbow drops him. Anonymous. Oh, looked like he's gonna be thrown out of the ring, but no, gets dropped on his back once again. Looks like Space Tomato actually starting out with like a firecracker in his ass, but not for long is Anonymous able to reverse and is now stomping down on the face of Space Tomato. Oh, a nice standing shooting star press by Anonymous onto Space Tomato. Will be interesting to see what happens. I at least want Anonymous to... Oh, look, he almost gets a super kick there. Grazes Space Tomato. Doesn't quite hit it. But then, oh my god, a fucking fisherman soup... Not fisherman suplex. No, it's not a fisherman suplex. What is that? What the fuck kind of suplex that is? Either way, hits all of it on Space Tomato, despite the girth. Like I told you, Anonymous is not any you know, two-rate wrestler. He puts up a fight and he puts it up good. Uh-oh. Whoa! Nails Space Tomato. But Anonymous looks like he's already gassed himself a bit. Space Tomato now down and out. Oh, not for long. Space Tomato doing a back body drop on Anonymous. He may want to make a tag here, but it does not appear that he's going to. And Anonymous takes the leg out from Space Tomato. It looks like, oh, what's he going to go for here? Oh, he's going to hit the Rolling Thunder already. He's already hit his signature move. Going to go for a pin. This is the first time someone's trying to pin the 1%, I think. This is the biggest fight the 1%'s had to fight so far, and it's just an anonymous jerkbag. So Space Tomato getting out of the legs there, and now, oh, whoa, he tried to pick up Anonymous, was not unable to. Anonymous slamming Space Tomato down. Now picking him up, but no, Space Tomato sweeping the leg. Space Tomato trying to get over and tag his partner in. Grubbin's now in the match. But Anonymous able to grab him first. And Hurricane Rana Grubbin's down to the mat. Anonymous kind of eyeballing Grubbins here. Turns him around. Gonna go for it here. He's gonna turn. Whoop. Another Hurricane Rana onto Grubbins. And now going for a headlock and actually getting it on Grubbins where he was not able to get it on Space Tomato earlier. Holy shit, Anonymous giving the 1% a run for their money for sure. This is, like I said, this is the worst the 1% has done. This is their toughest opponent yet. Oh, this looks like a fisherman suit. No, it's a fisherman slam of sorts. Grubbins has not made any kind of offense whatsoever so far. Oh, now finally raking the eyes of Anonymous. Even with too many, he has to cheat, but oh, it doesn't work for very long as Anonymous able to kick him in the gut and grab him. But Russian leg sweep as a reversal is all he gets for that. Grubbin's now in command finally, pulling Anonymous towards the center of the ring here. Looks like he's going to work on the leg. Picks up Anonymous. He's going to go for it here. Kicks Anonymous in the stomach and hits a quick snap DDT. Anonymous needs to get back into this match. He needs to get back. He can't take too much damage if he hopes to win it. Oh, no, the spine buster. That's the beginning of the end. I don't think he's going to get a 3 count yet, but that is the beginning of the end. Oh, man, he almost did. Anonymous barely kicking out of that. You know, Grubbins and Space Tomato want to hit that 1% rule as soon as possible, especially in this match. Anonymous looks like he is dazed and out of it finally. Grubbins hitting a neck breaker on Anonymous before lifting him up, and it looks like he's going to put him in that corner. They're going to go for the 1% rule. Here it comes. Oh, yeah, tagging Space Tomato in. Here it comes. Lift him up and nailed it. The 1% rule. That's got to be it. Space Tomato's undoubtedly going to go for the count or cover here. Referee. Oh, wow, referee was dazed there. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Well, that just goes to show you, no matter how hard you fight, the 1% always comes out on top, especially when they have strength in numbers and when they have the advantage. Though Anonymous, again, giving it his all and definitely kicking the shit out of Space Tomato. If Grubbins wasn't in this match, I have no doubt that Anonymous would have been able to beat Space Tomato. And like I said, I think this is the first pin attempt even onto the 1% ever. So Anonymous has that. But unfortunately, Anonymous was not able to overcome after that spine buster. That just knocked the wind out of him, and the wind was definitely not beneath his sails. It was knocked out of his fucking stomach after that. And then finally, this was the 1% rule. It always gets you. And it's got Anonymous. Space Tomato made the cover. And that's all she wrote. Even though the ref seemed like he was bored out of his mind in this match, he did get down and make the count. That's it. The 1% winning yet again and continuing their undefeated streak here in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. Yeah. That cage ain't just for looks, my friends. It's for some beatings. Coming out to ringside without his security is Nil. Draz was not able to come out tonight as he has a big match of his own. Get ready for. Nil already said had some displeasure about Draz actually having a higher billing match tonight. Draz Captazium is late. It will be later tonight. As the end of tonight, one of them will have a win. Neither of them do now, which is why it's such a big match. Anyway, this is just a cage match. This was there's no rivalry. that I know of between Nil and Draven. However, these guys need to wrestle tonight. Draven lost his #1 contendership match for the U.S. title, and therefore he gets Nil in a steel cage. Nil has to be careful, though, if he wants that pretty face of his to not get mangled up in the chain links of the cage. That cage, actually the smallest of the cages that you'll see here tonight. Hell in a Cell, quite a lot larger. And then the Chamber of Hell itself, the largest enclosed structure in wrestling history, being our main event. And we're warming you up. We start with the small, we lube you up a little bit more, get the next size, shove that in you, lube you up a little bit more, and then get you with the fucking horse dick. And that's the main event. But right now, we're not doing a horse dick. No. We're doing maybe like a dog dick. I don't know why I'm comparing the cages to animal dicks. So either way, here's Draven. He's still acting weird. Still has that bizarre fucking lamp. But he looks like he's definitely ready for a cage match. He's wearing more appropriate clothing than Nil is for a cage match. But either way, all it takes is escaping the cage. If Nil's quicker than Draven and can scoot his little pretty boy ass up that side of the cage and out quicker than Draven can, which I believe he could, then he wins. He doesn't actually have to really fight Draven. He just has to keep him incapacitating long enough to climb up out of the cage. Now, pinfalls and submission do still count in the cage, but again, another way to win is to escape. That will not be the case for our later matches tonight, as those cages are completely enclosed. We've not had many cage matches in Let's Cross the Wrestling League. I think this might be our second. They're not often very long, as one wrestler seems or tends to climb out quicker than the other. Or something. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Either way, here the cage is lowering down. We're ready to go. There's some other company's logo up in the corner. Just ignore that. Draven. Oh, no. No, Nil actually on top of the chain wrestling, but no, Draven actually getting back on top and going for the elbow. Now, whenever someone says, hey, it's a cage match, of course, everyone thinks chain wrestling when it comes to cage matches. And these wrestlers are delivering on that chain wrestling. Draven going for a big punch to the bridge of the nose. Now, one thing to keep in mind, Draven already going to try to get out of here? I don't think this is going to work. Oh, nope. Nil grabbing Draven right away and slamming him down on the mat. And now Nil, okay, I thought Nil was going to, oh, God, Nil missing that big butt splash. Draven definitely getting out of the way quicker. Now, to mention, Draven is actually injured. He was injured in that #1 contender match last week. Like I mentioned last week, I said I'd be surprised if a lot of the wrestlers didn't get injured as much as they were putting into it, and Draven did get injured. So he has to fight off whatever fucking injury he has. I'm not sure what it is. Let's just say it's a butt injury. And take Nil out. Now Draven, oh, looked like Draven was going to take Nil out against the cage, but got caged himself. Nil able to throw Draven up against the cage, but Draven powering out of whatever Nil's going for, and Draven actually trying to escape again. Draven really just wants to win. I figured he wanted to put out some punishment here, but he's not going to get out that easily, and Nil pulling Draven down. Now, this could be Nil's chance to try to get out. Nil actually looks more eager to fight than Draven for some reason. Maybe he wants to toy with Draven, knowing Draven is injured, and could be underestimating Draven. Draven, being injured, might just want to be getting out of the cage to not cause himself any further injury. He just got dropped on his dick. He just got dropped, dick and balls, right across Nil's knee. And that's not the first dick and balls that have graced Nil's knee, let me tell you. Like I said, Draz is fighting later tonight. Draven reversing and slamming Nil down to the mat. Turns Nil over. Picks him up and then kicks him in the back of the head. Now Draven again trying to escape. He's the only one who's made any kind of escape attempts. Nil needs to get up and get up fast if he wants to get Draven off of that cage, but Draven is a slow climber and does not make much progress. Nil able to pull him back down. I gotta think that Draven's done more damage to himself trying to escape and being pulled down onto the mat than Nil has actually done in actual moves. Draven reversing that scoop slam. Doesn't make much of it as Nil's able to reverse. Being Draven in the stomach. Oh, what looked like he was going to go. Oh, no. Oh, hits one of those vicious neck breakers. Kind of a... almost like a jawbreaker, neck breaker in a way. Nil stalking his prey there for a second. Kicks Draven in the back, and now looks like Nil's going to try to escape. He had to think there for a second. Draven not going to let that happen. Nil actually making more progress than Draven has getting out, but... oh, wow, the surprised look on Nil's face says it all. Nil is laid out, and Draven could try to get out of here, but no, he actually picks Nil up. Nil getting a European uppercut to Draven, and then a pretty impressive snap mirror. But Draven says, fuck that, punches Nil in the stomach, and it hits his clothesline to Jerusalem. He goes for a pin. I can't hear the ref. I'm going to guess that that was a kick out. Well, I mean, it was a kick out, so I'm going to guess that was a 2 count, I meant to say. We just kind of have to guess what the ref is counting from the outside, unfortunately. I'm not sure why the ref isn't just in there, since he has to make... I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand some of the things that happen here, and you just have to fucking deal with it, okay? Draven, though, not doing so well after his 1 pin attempt there. Nil able to get back up on it. Get back up on it? What? I don't know. But he hits the enziguri. Draven's down. If Nil could just escape, but I think Nil's going to go for a pin instead. Yeah, not a smart move, these guys going for pins. They hit their signature moves and then decide not to just try to escape while their opponent's down. I think that'd be a quicker way, but maybe both men are... whoa! Draven possessed by the devil there for a second, possibly brute force. Might not help him. As Nil hits his pretty kick. We haven't seen that in a while. Nil going for a quick pin. We'll have to wait and see if he gets it or not. No! Draven able to kick out at the last possible second, I think. Fuck me. Draven needs to wake the fuck up, but like I said, he's got that injury he's fighting off as well as fighting off Nil. Uh-oh! Emerald Fusion! For Nil! He's going for a pin! We'll find out if he gets it or not. No, he doesn't get it! I wish the ref was in there. It's really hard to, because I don't know how fucking distracted the ref is. Oh, Draven now trying to climb out, but he missed his opportunity already. He should have tried to climb out right after he hit Nil with his finisher. Nil pulling Draven back down, but Draven getting right back up. Nil hitting a forearm, hitting a second forearm. Draven going for that clothesline, but missing. And Nil hitting a spine buster, and oh, there's the crotch pump. Draven slumped in the corner. Nil could probably try to escape now, but he isn't. Instead, hits a modified power bomb out of that corner. Nil now going for the leg here, hitting a Bret Hart special on Draven. I mean, if you take out the knees, Draven can't climb. That's a good idea. But fucked around a little bit too long, and Draven was able to reverse, and oh, went for that clothesline, but got caught and slammed down again. Nil punching Draven in the head, turning Draven around, and hits him with a pull back move of sorts. Nil needs to try to escape. I'm saying it right now, and it looks like he might be trying to from the corner. No, he's just standing there. Draven getting up. Usually that's Draven's thing, to stand there like that. Either way now, Draven grabs Nil and hits him with a spinning back body drop. And now he's pounding his chest like a madman. Looks like he's going to try to escape, but it's not a good time. But Nil is dazed here. Nil's unsure. Uh-oh. Nil might be too dazed to figure out what's going on here. He's shaking the cobwebs loose. It might be too little too late. He needs to get up there. Uh-oh. He is getting up there. Draven sitting there waiting for Nil. Holy shit. Not off the top. Not off the top. Oh, no! Oh, both men! Draven's got to be dead. Get out of there, Nil, I think. That was almost English. I think Neil's gonna get out of there is what I meant to say. Draven trying to get up, crawling the wrong way. Neil. Uh-oh. Draven needs to get up quick. Oh, no, I think Neil's got it now. Draven trying to grab a ghost and punch a ghost in the corner. It's not doing him any good. I think Draven's gone crazy and Neil wins it. Neil was able to actually win. Despite Draven's best efforts. And the invisible demon he was fighting in the corner. Neil was able to pull what I would consider an upset victory over Draven. I think Draven has completely gone crazy. Again, the slippery slope that he's sliding down ever since he lost the title to Brute Force. I gotta think though that this isn't the last thing we've seen between Nil and Draven. This can only be the beginning. I thought this could have been it right here with that Emerald Fusion, but Nil was actually able to kick out. And right here, Nil's able to climb his way out of there. Draven kind of crawling around the mat. And you can't see it here, but he's fighting off a demon in the corner that only he can see. Meanwhile, Nil, very gingerly and very slowly, climbs out and wins. There you have it. The winner of our first enclosed match, our cage match, is Nil. Our next match tonight is our first title match of the evening. Coming out, the challengers. A long-awaited rematch from losing the titles. They still have their rematch clause as of tonight, and they are using it here at the pay-per-view at Chamber of Hell in a Hell in a Cell match. Now, do keep in mind, the Iron Dogs have won essentially the last 3 matches against the Fallen. They won the tag titles against the Fallen. Then in singles competition, each man of the Iron Dogs beat each member of the Fallen. So right now, the Fallen, you would think, would be the underdogs in this match. Ironically, since the Iron Dogs and underdog. Anyway, you would think that, but when it comes to these specialty matches, well, all one of them that these two teams have been part of, the Iron Dogs actually lost their titles to a TLC match. I believe it was TLC match. Was it TLC match? It was something like that against the Fallen. So very well could happen here tonight as well. But we'll fucking see. The champions are coming out from the crowd as they usually do, wearing those titles and wearing them proud. They hope to walk out of here with that gold. And then the Fallen will have to be down at the bottom of the ladder again, working their way back up to get another title shot. Otherwise, we could run into a possible situation where we have the Iron Dogs with their rematch clause. We'll just have to see what happens. But either way, I'm in for a long one. These guys don't have short matches against each other. So we'll see if we get surprised. But they're the titles. That's what it's all for. The Hell of the Cell is lowered. These men are inside. The referee's inside this time. Don't know why he doesn't want to be in with the cage. And wow, the Iron Dogs both taking early command. And exclamation already going out, getting a weapon, grabbing a steel chair. That's perfectly legal in this match. Canopal looks like he was going to go for something there. Exclamation distracted watching Overlord beat the hell out of Gara, but now I don't know what the hell's going on with Exclamation. What's he waiting for? He's just staring at Gara. Gara's staring at Exclamation. They both kind of know, if one of them makes a move, someone's going to get hit with a chair. Meanwhile, Canopal and Overlord fighting, or Overlord, fuck, I did it again. No, it is Overlord. I said his name right this time. I don't know what the fuck Exclamation and Gara are doing. They're just staring, and then, oh, there we go. Gara wrestles the chair away from Exclamation finally after that long standoff. And now the Fallen have an upper hand, but no, the Iron Dogs actually both reversing and taking down the Fallen at the same time. Exclamation. Going for something. They were getting punched. Now the Fallen powering out of things. No, actually looks like Overlord is cranking that neck of Knoppel and going for an elbow drop. Now, we're basically going to see is I don't know that we're going to see much double teaming here, as much as just kind of singles two singles matches happening at the same time, as it is a tornado tag match. Oh, very dangerously close to that chair was Gara with that Russian leg sweep. The chair just sitting there precariously waiting for someone to pick it up and smash the shit out of someone else with it. Don't know if we'll see that or not. Like I said, everything's legal in this match. There are no disqualifications. So anything goes. And I believe we will see everything going. Oh, Overlord grabbing that chair. Oh, he went for it on Knoppel, but Knoppel wrestles it away and it gets thrown down to the ground again. Knoppel grabs Overlord, but not for long as Overlord is able to get it reverse. He's going for a Russian leg sweep, but not quite on the chair. Gara in control over exclamation for the moment. And it looks like Overlord going for a submission move on Kanara. What? On Knoppel. Didn't try for very long though, and is now going for a pin. I don't imagine that anything's gonna come out of that. Just a 1 count, but it is our first pin of the match. Exclamation grabbing Gara, but Gara reversing out of it, and oh, Knoppel reversing whatever exclamation was throwing down, and Gara going for a sledgehammer now, bringing it in, but did not hit anyone with it just yet. Oh, well, kind of hits Overlord with it, but only phases him slightly. Overlord tunnel vision down onto Knoppel. Both teams now fighting normally once again, without any weapons involved. Gara trying to kick, but did not quite reach, and actually got reversed. Knoppel going for a pin here. Getting a 2 count. And now exclamation going for a pin. Getting a 2 count as well. Doesn't look like either man is helping out their teammate when it comes to pins. Both teams seem to have the same strategy of just, hey, you square up with one guy, I square up with another. And they seem to be, I think they're teamed up against the people that they wrestled with in singles competition over the last few weeks, or last couple of weeks. Unless I'm mistaken, but I think this is what it was. It was exclamation and Gara and Knoppel and Overlord, and that seems to be how this is paired off. Oh, what a vicious powerbomb here. 2 count on exclamation, or on Overlord, I mean. Exclamation. Beating the hell out of Gara. Oh, there's that spin kick. Exclamation going for a pin. And now Overlord going for a pin. No, 2 count both sides here. The Iron Dogs definitely have control of this match. At least for the moment. Exclamation kneeing Gara in the side of the head, and it looks like he was, oh, might have been going for something, but Gara was able to get out of the ring. What's going on here? Knoppel hitting a big splash on Overlord. Going for a pin. Gets a 2 count. Gara going for a pin. Also gets a 2 count. The Fallen have the upper hand for the moment. Like Knoppel out kicking across the stomach there. That is, I mean, everything's legal, but that would be legal no matter what. I thought he was going to go for a dick kick. And uh-oh, Gara setting exclamation up here. Oh, but at the same time, Overlord hits Knoppel with that Impaler DDT. 1, 2. No, not able to get it. Not able to get it. Now Gara going for a pin here. Not able to get it off of whatever he was going for there. Knoppel hitting Overlord with the back. And now this also have to keep in mind, exclamation is injured. So the Iron Dogs are actually at a disadvantage in this match. Got some high flying moves from both men of the Fallen here, or at least might in a second. Oh, there's that stomp. That could be all she wrote. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No, exclamation somehow kicking out. I don't know how he did it, but he did. Wow. You gotta watch for exclamation. Like I said, he is injured. I'm not sure at what extent, what kind of injury, or how much it's taking out of him, but right now the Iron Dogs are on the receiving end of a beating. But as I say that, Looks like they've turned it around for the moment. And oh, exclamation looked like he was going to go for some crazy clothesline, but missed it. Exclamation thrown into the corner. And now, oh, now Knoppel thrown into the same, almost thrown in the same corner. Knoppel actually almost thrown out of the ring. And oh, look, looks like a pin's going to happen right here. Almost had it. Exclamation missing that clothesline again on Knoppel. Knoppel, oh wow, what kind of power is that? He slams exclamation down, but is a little winded. Gara lifts and drops Overlord. Oh, what's this? Exclamation stepping in, giving a few punches here, and actually getting the knee right into Gara's face. Going on here? Exclamation kicking Gara. Could be going for the curb stomp. No, scissors kick. Nails it. And then it looks like he's going to go for a quick pin here. 1, 2. No, Gara kicks out. Looked like Knoppel might have thought about helping out his tag team partner there, but decided against it here. Now is being pinned. 1, 2. No, not going to be enough. The crowd on their feet, as they should be. This has been non-stop action ever since we started. No one's been hit with a weapon, actually, despite weapons being brought into the match. They've been wrestled away in every instance. Knoppel thrown into the corner. And oh, what the hell? Exclamation was thrown into Knoppel by Gara, and then got a knee, some sort of knee smasher on him. Oh, there's just too much action. I'm trying to call it the best I can. Oh, and a spinning clothesline takes Gara down, and exclamation gonna go for something, but no, Knoppel reversing. Finally the chair's been used twice now on Gara, 3 times. Oh, and then Gara goes down hard with that chair shot. I swear I thought there was going to be a pin attempt there, but no. And oh, Knoppel actually taking out both members of the Iron Dogs with some crazy fucking spinning clothesline. Knoppel, the only standing man right now. Looks like he's got his sights on Overlord, but is doing a little bit of a shuffle dance at the moment. Punches Overlord in the back of the head a couple of times. Overlord, it looked like he was going to go for something there, but it was unable to. Exclamation's still been laid out ever since Knoppel ran wild there. And oh, there's a little bit of a thing that happened there. Gara, impatient, waiting for exclamation. Went for a finisher, but I think got reversed. A lot of reversals going on here by both sides. A power bomb. Might be going for a second power bomb here. Oh no, exclamation actually able to reverse into a neck breaker. Russian leg sweep onto Overlord. Exclamation looks like he's wiping some sweat off and is tired, but Gara going for some sort of taunt there. Did not work out for him. Knoppel, oh, missing, I think. Didn't quite get it. Gara getting kicked in the stomach. Curb stomp! And Gara's bloodied. Everyone else is down. 1, 2, 3. It's over. The Iron Dogs retain their titles. What an ending. Both exclamation, the injured man actually able to win it for his team tonight. It was looking pretty grim there for the Iron Dogs towards the end, but something happened between Knoppel and Overlord. Both men were laid out. Meanwhile, Gara was able to, exclamation was able to hit Gara with the curb stomp and also busted him open at the end. The Iron Dogs successfully defend their tag titles. I think that's the first successful tag title defense in Let's Cross Wrestling history. The only other title that's ever been successfully defended is Baz's U.S. title. And we'll see if that continues tonight, but holy shit. The Iron Dogs. Oh yeah, see, there it was right there. I think Knoppel hit it, but hurt himself because Overlord was kind of on his side there. So both men were out. In the meantime, exclamation able to hit the curb stomp on Gara, and that's all it took. Well, it's not all it took. That's what it ended up taking in the end. The Iron Dogs retain. The cage has been lifted. The Iron Dogs retain their tag team championship. And I gotta think the 1% is next in line for a title a title shot since they are an undefeated tag team, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, the Iron Dogs can celebrate. Coming up now. Wow, my voice kind of gave out there. Must have just hit puberty. Much like the man who just came out right now. Proud Ball Fart employee, Captain ZM, looking to end his losing streak. Or I should say, gain his first win in the Let's Cross Wrestling League. But he will have to go through Draz, who also has never had a win in the Let's Cross Wrestling League. This match has been 3 months of building. 3 months of these two men unable to win any kind of a match. And finally, by the end of this Iron Man match, we will have only one person unable to win in the Let's Cross Wrestling League. Will it be Draz? Will it be Captain? I have no fucking idea. And like I mentioned, it is an Iron Man match. What that means is that one pin or one submission or whatever is not enough to win. It's a point system. When you beat your opponent, you get 1 point. Whoever has the most points at the end of the time limit, which is 15 minutes in this case, will be the winner. So if Captain is able to, let's say, pin Draz twice, and Draz is able to pin Captain once, Captain will win the match. But either way, his music fucked up. Draz's music's fucked up. Whatever. Either way, this match will end in 15 minutes. So at least there's that. You know that this match is going to be exactly 15 minutes long. If you don't care about it, you have 15 minutes to go do something else. There you go. If you watch on YouTube and you want to skip this, you have a 15 minute. You just count 15 minutes from now, roughly, and you'll be at the end. Perfect, right? Fucking perfect. Either way, Khad's coming out to completely fucked up music. He's actually somewhat proud of his losing streak that he has going. He wears it like a badge of honor. He perhaps is just very optimistic. I don't know what the hell the deal is with him, but either way, he likes the fact that he can't fucking win a match. Whereas Captain, frustrated, wants to win, may very well win this because he has that mindset, whereas Draz just doesn't seem to care. But either way, we've seen Draz put on some good matches. We've seen Draz fight like he wants to win. So I don't have any reason to think that he won't fight like he wants to win here. Now this isn't a non-disqualification match to my knowledge. However, it could be a good tactic for one man to beat the shit out of another guy, or at least hit him once with a chair. Oh, and Captain slapping Draz. Cheap shot. Like I was saying, if you want to get a win, you could sacrifice a win in a sense. By hitting your opponent with a steel chair, you will lose once. But then your opponent's been hit with a steel chair, you can just quickly pin him, and there you go. But either way, I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know what's in these guys' heads. Draz is getting beaten by a Captain at the moment, though. That's all that I know. Captain flipping Draz over in a very uncoordinated, sloppy move, but that's fine. Kicks Draz across the top of the head there. Captain already taking a quick and early lead in the beatdown category anyway. Of course, this match is still tied 0-0. Draz going out of the ring. Not sure why. Looked like he was going to recuperate there. And oh, gives Captain a chop. Seemed to work. It distracted Captain as he talked to the ref, asking why Draz was leaving. Gave Draz time to run in and slap Captain across the tits. Draz pulling Captain out from the ropes, and now it's throwing another knee into his face. Khad now in control after his trickery. Neither man has gone for a pin. Like I said, they only have 15 minutes. This very well could end with just one pin or one submission with only 15 minutes to fight. They wanted an hour, but we told them that they're not worth an hour and that 15 minutes is the best we could give them. We could have given them less. We could have given them less, so they should be lucky they got 15 minutes. Either way, Captain hitting a neck breaker onto Draz. But Draz reversing with a jawbreaker. Got all sorts of breakers going. And Draz just tried to break Captain's head against the mat there. But Captain kicks Draz right in the head. We got a lot of reversals. This match has been back and forth. I got to give him that. You know, it's not a one-sided deal here, and it's not been boring. So, there you go. Captain going for his... Nope. Thought he was going to go for a suplex, but no, just kind of a front slam there. Oh, he might be going for a pin finally. Yep, going for a pin on Draz. 1, 2... No, Draz able to kick out. Captain looking to try to get a quick point there. Unable. Captain lifts Draz, but again, Draz reversing with a jawbreaker. Draz grabs Captain, but Captain able to weasel his way out. Hit a kind of sloppy Russian leg sweep, but a Russian leg sweep nonetheless. Captain picks up Draz, slams him down with authority onto his knee, and turns him over. Now, while this match is going on, I will talk about a couple other things, or at least one other thing. Next Friday will be the debut. Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, no, not enough. Will be the debut of the Let's Crosley Wrestling League Hardcore title. We will have some sort of crazy 6-man hardcore match or something, I think. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe 4-man. I still have to figure out who the fuck's going to be in the match. But either way, it'll be for the hardcore title. The hardcore title will be a special title in that every match that it will be defended, it will be some sort of, you know, stipulation match. No rules or a cage match. You know, something where it's not just a normal one-on-one match where rules are thrown out the window because it is the hardcore title. The hardcore title will also be defended every week. So we will always have a hardcore title match. So that might devalue the hardcore title somewhat, considering how often it would be defended. But that being said, at least we'll always have a title match, and I think that might add some excitement. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Either way, that is next week. The hardcore title will be unveiled for the first time. We still don't have any points up on the board between Draz or Captain. Draz looks like he's trying to put Captain to sleep, but was unable to as Captain quickly springs back up. Captain, though, taking all of Draz's head into his chin. Captain's down, but not out as he gives a chin job right back to Draz. And then a scoop slam onto the arm. Draz kind of crumpled up there a little bit, and Captain's doing a little bit of a shuffle move there. And is going for a claw here. Now, both these men need to pick up the pace, I think, and do a little bit more damage. Go for some more pins or submissions here. Because every point does count. I don't know what the timer's at, as there is no timer on the screen. Hopefully, there'll be some sort of countdown when we get towards the end of the match or something, or maybe we're just at the mercy of the referee and we'll just be told when the match is over. I have no fucking idea. Either way, Captain hitting that front face slam again on Draz and going for a pin. 1, 2. No, Draz able to kick out yet again. Captain going for that claw, trying to wear down the shoulder of Draz, but Draz looks like he's pumping out of it. Getting up and punching Captain in the side of the ribs and then a quick punch to the face. Throwing Captain into the corner and very slowly stalking him over there. Captain kicking Draz across the front of the face. Throwing him back in the corner instead. Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to go for that jumping bulldog. That's Captain's finisher. This could be the first point of the match. He's pulling Draz away from the ropes here. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. No! Captain almost broke his pin cherry right there. He's never pinned anybody, and neither has Draz. So if both men manage to get a pin in this match, even if they do end up losing in the end, it'll be their first pin. So, hey, there you go. Captain going up to the middle rope here. Staring at Draz. Kind of pulling a Draven at the moment. The crowd actually on their feet, though silent. Everything's silent. And now Captain decides, nah, never mind. Draz trying to crawl out of there. Draz, I think, needs to dig down deep here if he wants to win this. But like I said, he might not want to win this. But he can't just get out of it by losing. He still has to keep fighting until that 15-minute time limit's up. And now Captain. Oh, I thought he was going to go for that Bulldog again, but no, just throws Draven down. Or Draven. Fuck. Throws Draz down. Sorry. Whenever someone gets up in the corner, I think of Draven. Uh-oh, he's going to go up for it again. He hit it with one punch. And yeah, here we go. Now he is Draven. Just staring at Draz from the corner. Silence was almost uncomfortable. Captain missing the first punch, but hitting Draz in the back of the head with the second punch. And then lifting Draz up to his feet. You going for something here? Like maybe a pile driver? Yep, going for a pile driver. Dribble. He hits it. Draz seizes out for a second, and Draven kind of goes to the corner. Uh-oh. Looks like he's gearing up for whatever the fuck his finisher is. Or signature. Oh, a roll and a clothesline. I think that is his finisher. This could be it for this point. 1, 2, 3. Captain gets the first point. If he can manage to keep Draz from pinning him or submitting, he will win the match whenever the time limit is up. And I have no idea when the time limit's up, but currently the score is Captain 1, Draz 0. But Draz hitting that headbutt of his and then going for a pin. Draz suddenly woke up after being pinned. It's a 2 count, though, not able to get a point of his own. Draz, like I said, has a full head of steam now. Reverses, throwing Captain down. Uh-oh, he's gonna go for that weird, stupid snake punch. Oh, he hits it. Yeah, but what's he doing? He's finally going for a pin. 1, 2. No, Captain able to get out of it. Draz really needs to do a little bit more work, I think, and then get a fucking pin and get a point to tie this up. Captain, on the other hand, needs to not let that happen and possibly even get a second pin to put himself further ahead. I think he's going to lift Draz up into the corner here. I wish we had a scoreboard. Maybe if I remember, I'll edit one in. I probably won't, though. Captain hitting Draz with a very vicious back body drop from the top rope, but Draz not letting it keep him down for very long. Elbows Captain, but Captain snap mirroring Draz. Now, if Captain's smart, he'll just, like I said, yeah, right this. Just wear down Draz. Just keep him worn down. It might be boring for the rest of the match, but if he can keep Draz like in a headlock or just hold him down or something, that might be his best bet. But unable to do so. Captain. The Captain picking up Draz and slamming him down against the knee. Draz going back to getting his ass kicked here, it looks like. Captain going for a suplex. No, going for that front face slam. Hits it again. Yeah, I don't know if that's just a normal move of his or a signature. I can't fucking remember. But either way, Captain going up into the corner here. Hitting a big splash on Draz. And then kicking him right in the face. And then the stomach. Captain eager to win this. Hits a spinning clothesline and knocks Draz right off of his feet. Goes for another pin. 1, 2. No, Draz not allowing Captain to get another point. Draz climbs back up to his feet here. Went for a grapple, but Captain wasn't there, but he was then, and Draz actually able to hit something. Now Draz just kind of staring at Captain. He needs to fucking get going here. He needs to not... He's wasting time right now. All that time, he could have pinned him earlier. I don't know why he wasted all that fucking time. Yeah, of course it was only a 2 count, Draz. What are you thinking? Maybe if you pinned him quicker, you could have got a 3. This is why you don't have any wins. Draz pulls Captain down. Turns Captain around and hits a Russian leg sweep. Actually, a nicely executed Russian leg sweep, if I must say so. And it looks like he's going to wrap the leg. I thought he was going to go for like a figure 4 there, but no, did not do so. He does pick up Captain here. And just to snap Marin back down. Draz going for a headlock, but again, these are not the type of moves Draz needs to be doing. He's need to be doing fast, high-impact moves if he wants to get a quick point and tie this up. Again, I didn't start a timer or anything to be able to give you guys any kind of idea when this match is going to be over. Again, maybe, like I said, maybe I'll edit it later to put a fucking timer in. I don't fucking know. For this match, I might not bother. I have no idea. So if you're seeing that in the future on YouTube, then I did it, clearly. So I'm going to stop talking about it. Captain, back on control again, doing what he needs to do to get this done. He's grabbing Draz, going for another pile driver here. I almost said that right. And he hits it. Captain, uh-oh, gonna go for another, looks like he's gonna go for another rolling suplex, or rolling clothesline. Rolls and nails it! That could be another point for Captain. He's gotta get over and pin. He gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. Captain has 2 points now. I don't know how much time is left, but I don't think Draz is gonna be able to get 3 points in the amount of time we have left. This might be all Captain's now. Draz does kick Captain down into the corner, or down from the corner, and does hit a headbutt to the kidneys. Goes for a pin, even if he gets this. 1, 2. No, does not get it. Captain was able to kick out. Draz cannot believe it. Draz might not even get his first pin, let alone win in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. He does get a double chop to the throat, though. Punches Captain, going for that weird snake punch here. And he hits it. Captain's down. Let's see if Draz goes for a quick pin here, or if he fucks around. No, he does go for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Draz picks up his point. However, he's still playing catch-up. Captain's got the lead. Draz needs to get another quick point if he hopes to stay in this. Looks like Blowtax is in the audience there. What the fuck? With the white shirt and the blue pants. Anyway, Draz picks up Captain to the top rope here. And heave-hoes him. Oh, heave-ho, heave-ho. Across the fucking ring. But waits way too long, and Captain was able to recuperate enough to push him back down. See, that's been the story of this match, is Draz has been fucking around a little bit too much, waiting too long. Captain actually, what the hell, why not? Go for a pin, try to get another insurance point. But was unable to get that pin, so irrelevant now. Draz, actually grabbing Captain here. Hitting him with a snapmare. And then, went for a headbutt, but got an elbow to the face instead. Man, 15 minutes can sure feel like a fucking eternity, can't it? Draz actually going for a pin here. The referee, oh no, the referee, that's it! He didn't have enough time! He went for a pin at the end there, and the ref said, no, that's it, the 15 minutes is up! Captain wins his first match in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. Draz at least got his first pin, but Draz is still the biggest fucking loser in the Let's Crosby Wrestling League. Captain finally gets to feel what victory tastes like. And who knows, maybe this is the beginning for Captain. Maybe Captain will start winning match after match after match. Maybe he just needed to burst that cherry of his. Draz, on the other hand, not able to do fucking anything this match. He did get a pin. He could have had another pin or two, but he fucked around too much. Like I said, he was doing slow moves. He was staring at Captain a couple times. This was not... I don't know if he threw the match because he's so proud of this an inability to win. I don't know what it is, but he clearly did not bring as much to the match as Captain did. This was Draz's only pin here from this stupid fucking snake punch. It did keep Captain down long enough for him to get 1 point, so at least it wasn't a shutout for Draz. I gotta say that. Draz did manage to get a point, but he didn't try until it was already too late. Captain gets his first win. Congratulations. And for our second Hell in the Cell match / second title match of the evening, we have the #1 contender LCWL, who really didn't have to do much to become #1 contender. He wasn't winning anything in particular, but he did beat Draven in a #1 contender match. How we decided that was the #1 contender match, I have no fucking idea. Either way, LCWL, the lucky Irish fucker, will go in here against Baza, who has not lost the title since he won it. Baza has been the most successful champion in Let's Crosby Wrestling League history, though that history only goes back for about 3 months at this time. Either way, he has successfully defended that title at least, what, 4 or 5 times now? So he's fucking... Baz is definitely the overdog. Whereas OLG is the underdog in this match, despite the fact that he is a big Irish motherfucker. Baz, though, I think, might have a speed advantage. Either way, the one thing that's going to work for OLG here is he's not a super heavyweight. And Baza has a lot of good matches and has a lot of, I don't want to say luck, but a lot of skill against for heavyweights, I guess. Either way, coming down the ring is the United States champion. Like I said, the most successful champion in Les Crosby Wrestling League history. He's yet to lose that title, and he doesn't plan to do so tonight. However, this will be a little bit different from all the other times he's defended that title. This will be in the Hell in the Cell. All bets are off. Any rules are gone. Chairs, tables, the cell itself, everything is legal. The belt is still stretched out because of Space Tomato, unfortunately. But either way, it's up for grabs. Cage is being lowered now. Are staring off, and Baza getting kicked first, but then doing return in the kicking. And now we're going to do a little bit of chain wrestling. Now, there is no championship advantage here in the Hell in a Cell. And wow, Baza fluidly going from one move to another. This is why he is such a dominant champion. His ability to just go from move to move to move without any kind of effort. No, he's going for a chair, actually. He knows what's up. He knows that OLG will use a chair if he doesn't. Oh, wow, and he's actually going to wedge that chair into the corner here. I think he was going to try to grab OLG, but it didn't quite work out. OLG getting a small big boot, I guess you could call it, on Baza. Now, that chair in the corner will always be kind of a dangerous element in this match. It might just sit there forever. Who knows? Both men going back to just beating the shit out of each other. Sans weapons. Anyway, as I was saying, there's no championship advantage. Baza cannot get himself disqualified or counted out or anything and still retain the title. I mean, he has just as much advantage as OLG does in this match as far as that title is concerned. However, he does have more experience defending the title. So psychologically, maybe he has an edge. I don't know. But he's still... oh, I thought he was going to get thrown into the corner. But he's still... something. I don't know what point I was trying to make. Either way, this match has been back and forth. Baza now on the top of this. And rakes the eyes of twice of OLG. Looks like he's going to go for a suplex on the outside here. Oh, he's going to go for a squats. There's a squat. There's another squat. And the suplex on the outside. Now, there's not much give in the wrestling ring, but there's even less give on the outside, and that suplex has got to hurt. Baza grabbing OLG and slamming the back of his head with an elbow. So Baza able to quickly turn it around and get both men back in the ring. Baza kicks OLG in the face there. He gets kicked in the stomach in return. OLG hits a backbreaker. Like I said, this match has been back and forth. Both men have shown that they can definitely win this. And Baza going for a quick pin. I don't think he's going to... Yeah, he only gets a 1 count there. Like I was saying, both men... I say neither man having a distinct advantage over the other, I should say. As this match continues, OLG hitting that vicious neck breaker on Baza. But Baza hitting a jawbreaker of his own. Baza lifts OLG up and drops him down on the knee. Baza, again, he's not a small guy by any means. You know, well above 6 feet tall. But as we've seen him against like Space Tomato and other super heavyweights, Skyrim Jobs, for example, he has some serious power. more than you would think he does. And he just lifted up OLG there a second ago and with almost no effort and just dropped him down. He already did the squats earlier with OLG in the suplex position. Now, enough sucking his dick. Let's get back to calling the match. Oh, wow. Oh, going for a quick roll-up pin here. 1, 2. Oh, almost getting it. OLG having to take a bunch of Baza ass to the face there. And Baza, throws OLG into that chair. OLG's got to be out cold. Baza should go for a pin, but no, picking OLG up, oddly enough, and kicking him right back down in the chest. First time a weapon was used this match. Kind of. Baza now going for the legs here. OLG still looks like he's dazed in the Baza slam. That could be it. 1, 2. No. OLG able to kick out. Not going to give up his title shot that quickly. They're both staring up there for a second, but they're standing off there for a second. Baza got the advantage there with a quick backbreaker. OLG looked like he was about to pump something up there, but Baza put an end to that rather quickly. And uh-oh, he looks like he's gonna set OLG up here. He turns OLG around. He's gonna hit him with the death drop, and he nails it. That could be all she wrote. Baza looks like he's out cold. 1, 2. No! OLG able to kick out the last possible second, or millisecond even. OLG hasn't been quite the same in this match ever since he went headfirst in that chair. Might be concussed. He did not get busted open from it, though, as we saw him completely busted open last week. Did not get injured, though, in his match against Draven to be in this. Oh, okay. Baza going for some sort of crazy move there. And then not able to actually put OLG out of the ring. And OLG kind of wakes up here. Slamming Baza to the mat. Or lifting him up. Uh-oh. He's going to do the lucky Irish drop. He nails it. Driving that sweaty armpit into the nostrils of Baza. He's going to go for a pin here. 1, 2. No, not quite enough. Baza able to kick out. We've seen Baza get beaten down in some matches and still come back and win, so OLG has to keep that in mind. That's going to take a lot to win this match, and I think it's going to take a lot out of Baza too. I'm not trying to poo-poo on OLG either, but Baza has shown historically he is a very tough champion to beat, and he gets a kind of a axe hammer blow there. Snaps the neck of OLG. And then kicks him in the knee. OLG, no, pushing Baza away with his feet. Now might be trying to set him up for something here, but oh no. It's kick in the stomach, not quick enough. Both men trading kicks. But Baza grabbing OLG and actually going for a sleeper hold here. Could be a good thing to do. Again, after OLG, oh no, OLG getting out of it. I was gonna say after OLG hitting his head against that chair and kind of being a little loopy. Good idea to go for the head, but did not quite work out. Got a rolling Samoan there. And OLG, uh-oh. What's OLG going to go for here? OLG's lifting Baza up. What's he going to go for? Oh, he's spinning him! He's spinning him! Oh, I'm getting dizzy watching this. Holy shit, this is not good for OLG to do. He's gonna fucking throw up. Oh, he's going to go for a pin there. Baza might not know where he's at. 1, 2. No, Baza's knew enough where he's at to kick out. OLG's frustrated. Can't believe that spinning Baza around in circles wasn't enough. And now Baza getting up. OLG going outside, looking like he's going to go for a weapon now. Gets another steel chair. Baza wisely gets out of the ring, but slaps the chair away from... Just slapped that chair out of his hands across the ring. Amazing. And then makes OLG go for a tumble on the outside. Throws OLG back in the ring after doing so. And throws an elbow right into the neck. Baza not actually going for the chair. Lifts up OLG. Sends him into the corner. What he could be going for here. He turns him around. Hits a big splash. OLG just flopping out of the corner there. Baza going for a quick pin. Not sure if this is going to be enough. Ew, no, not enough. Not after a splash. Baza thought he should have had it there. I'm not sure why. But didn't quite get it. OLG. Nope. Both men, I said, trading reversals there, and then OLG hitting his very, very vicious neck breaker. And then going for a quick pin. This could be it. 1, 2, no. As able to kick out. OLG's a little frustrated, but again, he can't get frustrated. He knows just as well as anyone else that Baza is a very tough competitor, a very tough champion to beat. And he's realizing that now after the second death drop. That should be it. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Baza retains yet again. Both of these Hell in a Cell matches, the cell has not really come into play. Some weapons have, so that's nice. But fuck me, OLG had some good opportunities there. I don't think OLG was ever able to actually hit his finisher. But Baza was able to hit his multiple times, and that's what did it. I think after OLG went headfirst into that chair earlier on, that could have been something. He might need to be checked out by the doctors. He seemed a little bit loopy, a little bit out of his shoes. There's that quick roll up there with the butt in the face. But I can't say I'm too surprised. Like I said, it's been tile defense after tile defense for Baza, and he's not lost yet. I don't know what it's going to take to beat him. There was the Baza slam. That was not enough to finish this match, but Baza did seem to be, after the beginning of the match, he did seem to have more control of the match, and there it was. That was the second death drop, which was enough to finish off OLG. Baza is still your United States champion. Cage has not yet been raised. Reunited with his belt. Still stretched out to hell, but that's all right. There's the side of the cage. Baza wins it and keeps his title. Oh, we're already starting off. No entrances. Thule starting off against Skyrim Jobs. It is completely random. So they both drew numbers 1 and 2. If Brute Force is lucky, he will be the 6th man into this match. Oh, Thule taking us a power bomb before punching Skyrim Jobs in the stomach. Now there were no entrances, as there was a lot of setup and people had to get in the fucking chamber and all this kind of stuff. Plus it would have taken fucking forever for all the entrances. So we have Thule, Skyrim Jobs, ATD, Freshmaker, Khad, and the champion Brute Force in this match. Now, as you notice, only 2 competitors are in the match at the moment. It will stay like this for 2 minutes. After those 2 minutes, at random... Oh, here we go. Brute Force actually coming out next. I'm going to say at random, every 2 minutes, someone will be released from their pod to join the match. Brute Force and Skyrim Jobs have yet to even fight each other at all, so it'll be interesting to see here. Thule actually reversing out of that, and Brute Force finally grabs Skyrim Jobs. Thule still wanting to fight. They're both kind of like, nah, fuck you. Skyrim Jobs taking Brute Force down. Now, Brute Force, what is interesting here, we've had 2 tile defenses. 2 successful tile defenses in this match so far, in this evening so far. So a 3rd tile defense could happen if Brute Force is lucky anyway. Uh-oh, looks like Thule and Brute Force actually working together to take down Skyrim Jobs a bit. Thule pinning Skyrim Jobs, but only getting a 2 count. Now, there is no... Oh, Khad now joining the match. There is no advantage of... Uh-oh, Khad and Brute Force immediately squaring up. Both men have a little bit of history here. Now, they're on the outside there. Now actually coming into the ring. Now the outside, this is all galvanized steel. This isn't even a chain link fence. It's just chain fence, as you can see in the background there. Getting slammed down on that steel. That steel will have no give, and the fight can go outside of the ring. Pinfalls can happen outside of the ring. Now, it's not first pinfall, first win. This is an elimination match. It is the last competitor standing will be the champion. Brute Force did not draw the 6th number, therefore is not at any kind of advantage here. Khad now getting a beatdown from Brute Force. It's going to be hard for any of these 4 competitors really to last as long. But we have had people come out pretty quick. Freshmaker now coming out. KTD has the biggest advantage in this match, has been able to rest this entire time, and will actually join this match fully rested while other competitors have already fought. Thule was almost pinned there by Freshmaker. We have 3 super heavyweights in this match. Khad's a regular heavyweight. Oh. And our camera's seized up there for a second. KTD is a light heavyweight and Thule is a cruiserweight. Looks like our cameras are having a little bit of difficulty. I apologize for that. Fortunately, we're just going to have to get through it here. Khad reversing. Punching Brute Force. Thule might be pinned here too. No. Looks like everyone's trying to pin Thule. Knowing that Thule is the smallest competitor and was one of the first competitors out in this match. We'll do that to you. Looks like Brute Force is going for something there. And it looks like Freshmaker was actually trying to stop Khad, but Khad was able to get the elbow drop on Brute Force. Brute Force is going to have to do a lot to retain his title this match. I got to say, the odds are not in his favor. I mean, he's got to essentially beat or outlast 5 other competitors. I mean, everyone has to do that, right? Every person in this match has to outlast 5 other competitors. But you got to think that they're going to be gunning for Brute Force. Khad certainly is. Ever since Khad was released, Brute Force and Khad have been at each other. KTD doing a very risky and possibly very dumb move there. Jumping over the top rope and hitting Freshmaker, kind of hurting herself in the process on that steel. The announcers have fucking left. Or rather, our German announcers, they do the German cast of this, have completely left. The hat has left. And KTD just got a German suplex onto the steel. Khad grabs Brute Force. Sends him into the corner. Khad and Brute Force is going back and forth at it with each other. And it looks like, looks like Skyrim Jobs is getting ready to put Thule in an F5 here. He's got Thule up. And Thule goes down to the F5. That could be all for Thule. Thule could be the first one eliminated from this match. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No. Khad actually trying to pin Brute Force. 1, 2. No. That was the first time anyone tried to pin the champion right now. Freshmaker kind of phased through the turnbuckle there. That was kind of odd. Khad slammed down. And Brute Force now going for a pin. 2. Almost actually gets it. Khad was almost the first person eliminated. Skyrim and Thule Jobs have been fighting, so they've kind of paired up as such. Thule and Skyrim Jobs, the first 2 combatants, have continued to fight each other. Khad and Brute Force, understandably, have been fighting each other. And KTD and Freshmaker have been fighting each other. I don't know what Khad's doing. He's just trying to get away. Maybe he's a little bit of tactics here to not have to fight so much. Let's Brute Force. Oh, what the hell, Khad? Khad, I think, was trying to jump over on top of Brute Force and very much miscalculated and just landed straight on the steel. Thule busted open, being viciously punched by Skyrim Jobs. I don't know that Thule's done much ever since this has turned into a 6-man match. Brute Force trying to dislocate Khad's arms, trying to make Khad submit. Referee indicates that Khad did not submit, and so Brute Force continues beating down Khad. KTD goes to pin Freshmaker. Khad slammed down on that steel. Fuck me. That's going to be it. Oh, no. Brute Force picks him up. And it looks like he's going to throw him back into the ring. KTD hitting I think it was a leg drop or something on Thule. It's hard to keep track of what the fuck's going on here. There's so much action going on. I'm trying to call all of it. Khad kicking the knee out from Brute Force. KTD and Thule are now actually fighting, and Skyrim Jobs and Freshmaker are. So they've both traded partners. Khad and Brute Force, on the other hand, still fighting. They still... there's no love lost between the two of them. Brute Force hates that Khad beat him, and Khad just hit Brute Force with a super kick and goes for a pin. 1, 2, no, 1, 2, no, both KTD and Khad went for a pin on their partners, I guess. I don't know what to call them. Neither of them got it, though, as Brute Force and Thule were able to kick out. Skyrim Jobs getting out of the ring, and Freshmaker getting back into the ring. No, they're both back in the ring. Nope, now Skyrim Jobs getting out of the ring. Khad looks tired, but he's throwing Brute Force. The two of them, Khad and Brute Force, have just been beating the shit out of each other this match, which is not a good strategy for either of them. KTD putting down the headbutts onto Thule, and the referee's down. Referee's down. And Brute Force is setting Khad up for a finisher here. Uh-oh. The darkest of days. He hits Khad with it. Khad could be done. Ref going for the pin. 1, 2. No, Khad kicking out. 1, 2. No, Thule kicking out. I don't know what's going to take to keep Thule down, but it always takes a lot, it seems. Brute Force hitting a vicious leg drop across the neck of Khad. HD hitting her Hurricane Run on Thule. Khad now in the corner. Got a pin. 1, 2. No, Freshmaker kicks out, and that was too long, too little, too late for the pin for KTD. KTD could have actually finished Thule, but the ref can only count one person at a time, as is the chaos that is this match. And Khad kicking Brute Force from the top rope there. Yeah, it looks like, oh, he's telling Brute Force to get up. He's ready to hit. Oh, something's going on. He's ready to hit Brute Force with that go to sleep. He picks Brute Force up. This is how Brute Force lost to Khad. And he nails it. Brute Force might be done. Khad trying to get the pin, but Skyrim Jobs and Freshmaker in the way. But now Khad, no, Khad not actually going for the pin. I'm not sure why. Why Khad didn't pin. This could be, 1, 2. No, Thule's still kicking out. That could have been it. The champion could have been the first person defeated, but Khad decided not to pin. That's going to be a costly mistake, I have a feeling, for Khad down the road in this match. Especially Brute Force eliminates him, which he's trying to do right now. 1, 2. No, Khad able to kick out. Thule bleeding profusely and actually grabs Brute Force, but doesn't last long. And Freshmaker actually grabbing Khad while Khad was down. We've had a bit of a trade partners here. Everyone's just going for it. Freshmaker going for that headlock again, but Khad getting out of it. KTD being powerbombed multiple times by Freshmaker, so it could be the end of KTD here pretty soon. 1, 2. No, not enough, and Thule being beaten down by Brute Force. Every competitor looks tired. Every competitor's going for pins. That referee's hand's got to be tired. Freshmaker kicking Khad away here. And hitting a jumping Hurricane Rana. Now wrapping up Khad. 1, 2. No, Khad refuses to be the first to be eliminated, at least for now. KTD hitting a few quick moves of her own onto Skyrim Jobs. And Thule actually hitting a nice DDT on fucking Brute Force. Khad going for a pin on Freshmaker, but only getting 2. KTD throws Skyrim out of the ring. And then gets out of the ring herself. Khad watching KTD for some reason. Freshmaker takes advantage of that and grabs Khad. Turning him around here. Oh no, actually he's lifting him up. This has just been complete chaos. It looks like Skyrim Jobs is going to go for the F5 here maybe on Brute Force. He gets Brute Force up. And he F5s him. Goes for a pin. The referee's getting down. 1, 2. No, Brute Force kicks out. Freshmaker and Khad fighting on the outside. Both of them got to be careful out there. That's, like I said, that's some bad shit to get thrown down on. Brute Force now powering out of Skyrim Jobs stuff. And Khad thrown back into the ring. Skyrim Jobs looks like he kicked out there. Thule is down and out, but still in this match as far as I know. I don't think KTD pinned Thule. No, did not, because now KTD is going to hit a leg drop on Thule. Rushmaker kicks out of 2. Thule's now pinned again by KTD, but the referee's not really paying attention. 1, 2. Wait, no, that's 2. 3, that's it. Thule is the first competitor to be eliminated. Was also one of the first competitors in this match, but did last quite a long time. Thule, go clean that blood off your face, and Thule is injured, so keep that in mind as well. Khad hitting a vicious elbow drop from the top rope onto Freshmaker. KTD getting kicked. Now this is going to be interesting because now that there's 5 competitors in there, there's definitely going to be some double teaming. Khad thrown out of the ring. Either double teaming or someone's going to get some rest anyway. But Freshmaker watching KTD now. Khad might luck out here if he can just chill out for a second. If he plays it smart, he can relax a bit, try to recuperate. It looks like he's doing that. He's running up against the side of the cage for some reason. What the fuck is he doing? His arms are doing some weird shit. What the fuck is Khad doing on the left? What is he doing? Well, either way, it's got to be working to his advantage because he's not in the match while the other 4 competitors are beating the shit out of each other. Khad rubbing up against the side of the cage for some fucking reason. What the fuck is going on? Darkest of Days onto... Oh, what the fuck? What? What's going on? Khad freaking out. Freshmaker freaking out. Both men in some weird form of reality. KTD going for a drop kick and missing everything. This is certainly hell. And what is going on here? Khad kicking KTD finally escapes whatever weird vortex that he was stuck in. Fuck me. Brute Force taking 3 power bombs from Skyrim Jump. Skyrim Jump's not going for a pin yet. Oh god, they're all 3 of them over there fucked up in the corner. 1, 2. No, Brute Force kicking out. The other 3 competitors stuck in the weird... I think there's some sort of black hole on the other side of the cage that's out of view or something. Khad was just thrown... Okay, everyone's just phasing through the turnbuckle. What the fuck? What is going on in this fucking ring? Are we in a separate dimension here? This is a chamber of hell, all right. Because the only way that physics works this way is in hell. Khad now thrown out of the ring. Brute Force quickly following. Holy shit, I'm sorry I didn't call whatever the hell else was going on in the match because there was some weird, bizarre shit going on. Khad forcibly thrown back into the ring. Of course, forcefully. Everything in this match is going to be forceful. A bridge suplex here. 1, 2. No, not enough. Khad reversing, takes Brute Force down. Now turns around. Uh-oh. This move finished a match off before that strong arm clothesline. 1, 2. No, KTD not out of it yet. Uh-oh. Arm Jobs trying to get into the black hole, I think. Arm Jobs picks up Khad. Oh, and drops him. Doesn't drop him onto the grate, but Khad could be done. That could be it for Khad. That could be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. It's done. Khad's out. Khad loses. He's the second one to be eliminated. Brute Force still in this match. He still could retain. Khad, what's he fucking doing? Khad refusing to leave. What's he doing? Oh, is the door on the other side? I thought the door was on the left. Where's Khad going? Whatever. As long as he's leaving, that's all that matters. Khad probably has it in for Skyrim jobs now, but we'll get to that some other time. We're down to 4 competitors. Holy shit. What a crazy match so far. Skyrim jobs taken down. Everyone seems to be tired and out of it, as is this match. Uh-oh. The Omega Driver onto KTD. KTD could be done here. 1, 2, and 3. Unsurprisingly, the last 3 competitors are all the super heavyweights. The only time it seems that super heavyweights can be beaten is by Baza. I say that, but Khad did beat Brute Force a couple weeks ago. But you know what I mean when it comes to title matches. Holy shit. What a fucking clothesline. Freshmaker actually kind of going in and trying to steal the pin, but I don't think Brute Force cares. Brute Force just wants to be the last man left, and he has a very good chance of that now. All three of these men are been beaten to a pulp. Freshmaker probably, I don't know. I don't know how crazy this match has been for Freshmaker, but he was the last one out of the three of the pods here. So he should be the most undamaged. I don't know. Either way, a snapmare and then a kick. Oh. So like I said, there might be. This is just like a triple threat now, or an elimination triple threat, I suppose. Brute Force watching, which is very wise. And opportunity, whatever, grabbing it. Oh, wow. The two biggest men beating down on Freshmaker now. But Freshmaker saying, fuck that. Is able to revert Skyrim jobs. Forces down Brute Force before then turning his focus onto Freshmaker. Freshmaker kicking the knee. He might be going for a spinning back body drop here. Yes, hits it. All men tired. All men doing what they need to do to either retain the title in Brute Force's terms, in Brute Force's thing, out of case. In Brute Force's case, the other two trying to win. There you go. Fuck me, guys. This has been a crazy match, if only for the fucking weird dimensional rift that we dealt with. Brute Force, might be hitting those triple power bombs. This could be it for, or I'm saying Skyrim Jump's hitting Brute Force with those triple power bombs. This could be it for Brute Force. Skyrim Jump's going for the pin. 1, 2, no, Brute Force kicking out. Just barely. Skyrim Jump looks like he was gonna go for something there, but Brute Force powered out of it. And now, looks like Freshmaker gonna go for the onto Skyrim jobs and holds for the pin. The referee confused. 1, 2. No, Skyrim job's able to kick out. Brute Force grabs Skyrim job, or grabs Freshmaker, hits him with a neck breaker there, and then hits the darkest of days on Skyrim jobs. That could be it for Skyrim jobs anyway. 1, 2. Skyrim jobs is eliminated. It's down to Brute Force and Freshmaker. One of these two men will walk out with that title. Brute Force now looking pretty damn good here into retaining the title. Freshmaker could be, for the first time in his career, the Let's Cross the Wrestling League champion. He is a former champion. He did win the U.S. title. Now he's going to go for that Tornado DDT. He hits it. He's got to be going for a pin. He's going for a pin. Is this going to be it? 1, 2. No, Brute Force able to kick out. Freshmaker, oh no, he misses that drop kick. Freshmaker's got to be feeling it. But he's still got to focus. He's still got to focus. Brute Force has outlasted all the others. He obviously wants to retain the title. And he hits Freshmaker with that vicious clothesline. That could be it. That could be it. I think Brute Force might be retaining. 1, 2. No, Freshmaker kicking out. Holy shit. Oh, Freshmaker actually only barely phased by that kick from Brute Force. Hits that flipping thing. Uh-oh. Is he going to go for the shooting star press? He might be going for it. I think he's taking a little too long here. Oh, no. Brute Force catches him with the big boot. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Brute Force retains somehow. He is still the Let's Cross the Wrestling League champion. After all of that. Brute Force manages to retain the title. Odds were stacked against him in that he had 5 out of 6 chances not to win, I guess. Odds are weird. I don't know how the odds work. I'm not a statistician. Either way, think Skyrim Jobs, or maybe even Freshmaker, were the favorite to win just by a hair due to their ELO rating and such. But fuck. He was the third man out and the last one to remain. I'm actually surprised he retained. This is not an easy match to retain your title, and this was it right here. Freshmaker was going to go for that shooting star press, but got knocked out with that big boot. And that's all she wrote. Brute Force is still the Let's Crosby Wrestling League champion. He's already put the belt back on. Every championship was successfully defended tonight. We'll see you guys next time on Let's Crosby Wrestling League Friday night.